Hi everybody, Dana Litwin here again, and welcome back to Tuesday Tips for Leaders of Volunteers. This week, an extremely urgent message and some action items for you to take to help save AmeriCorps. If you're not yet aware, on Friday, April 25th, nearly $400 million in AmeriCorps grant funding was immediately and unexpectedly terminated, shuttering more than 1,000 programs and prematurely ending the service of 30,000 AmeriCorps members. This comes just a week or two after NCCC, Civilian Conservation Corps, were also immediately and unexpectedly disbanded and sent home without continuing their service or continuing their stipend payments. AmeriCorps state and national programs and AmeriCorps seniors enroll nearly 200,000 Americans to serve unmet needs in our states and communities each year, such as disaster response, assisting veterans, providing support to students, and delivering meals to seniors, all while giving AmeriCorps members the opportunity to serve their country and develop skills to help them succeed in the workforce. If you're watching this, if you've been a part of AmeriCorps, then you understand the impact it has. If you haven't been involved with AmeriCorps before, please keep watching and listening to learn more, and please spread the word about this deeply dismaying situation, who it impacts, and how concerned individuals can help. Again, a lot of helpful links in the video description below. The 52 governor-appointed state service commissions ensure states' priorities are addressed and provide oversight to 90% of all AmeriCorps state and national funded programs, support state and federal disaster response and recovery, and lead state-based volunteer initiatives. AmeriCorps programs are evidence-based and evaluated for effectiveness, and studies show as much as a $34 return on investment for every federal dollar invested. These are programs that benefit all Americans and more than pay for themselves in the ROI, return on investment. This termination of AmeriCorps state and national grants represents an 80% cut in those programs. 97.5% of terminated AmeriCorps state and national programs are commission sub-grantees. So there are larger grants that filter down through things like Volunteer Generation Fund to other local communities. Some of the numbers behind this terrible impact: it's really over 1,031 programs have been terminated. 32,465 specific AmeriCorps members are impacted, but this ripples out to all of those 200,000 as well, since there's been an 85% cut in AmeriCorps staff from about 600 people down to about 100 people. So 100 people doing the job of 600 people means that the services are essentially hollowed out or effectively highly damaged and will be difficult to continue without your direct help. Some of the programs that you may or may not be familiar with that are directly impacted by these unexpected cuts: AmeriCorps Seniors, AmeriCorps State and National programs, AmeriCorps Vista, which is specific to helping people come out of poverty, Days of Service, which you might have done with MLK or 9/11 Days of Service, Research, Volunteer Generation Fund, as I mentioned before. Whenever possible, if you're advocating with the links below to your congresspeople here in the United States of America, or want to do an op-ed letter to the editor in your local paper, or try to send one to a national paper, we have all kinds of templates to help you communicate this messaging and the value and the urgency and the bipartisan support that already exists for AmeriCorps. We want to help shore that up, especially if you're in an area with Republican senators or congresspeople. Please contact them with the toolkit below. It's important to share stories of members and how this impacts their livelihood and the community, the impacts in the community. Services that will not continue due to terminations, including, again, those food safety programs or veteran programs or disaster response programs, and stories of community members who will be losing discontinued services. Of those 30,000 plus AmeriCorps state and service national members who've been forced to exit their programs prematurely, these members, these individual people, young people typically, will be left suddenly without housing, without income. They don't get a big stipend, but it's something that people rely on, and they're going to lose benefits such as health care due to the termination of this program. So a lot of people are just lost and without housing and without money all of a sudden, as is happening to many other people because of recent federal actions. There are links below to directly donate to support AmeriCorps service members through this difficult period and unexpected financial loss. And many members will be facing housing, food, health, and other financial emergencies, which are likely most of the time this AmeriCorps service is their only source of income, however meager it is. Grant-funded staff of the programs who direct and manage terminated AmeriCorps programs will also likely lose their employment, as the nonprofits and other organizations who host AmeriCorps programs will not be able to pay these staff now that their grants have been terminated. Communities will lose the services and programming the terminated members will leave behind. Members serve in public and charter schools, such as tutors, provide a safe environment and quality activities and after-school programs, coordinate food distribution at pantries, and respond to recent storms and other disasters, and much, much more. So actions to take. Contact your members of Congress, again, especially if they are, if you're in Republican districts or part of that constituency. There's a great tool from Voices for National Service that offers all kinds of templates for social media posting, emailing, or doing phone calls or texts to your Congress members or senators, and other actions that you can take if you happen to be able to, say, talk to the media or want to write an op-ed letter. And again, donate to America Service Commission's National Emergency Assistance Fund for AmeriCorps members. I'll have that link down below as well. And more information is coming soon about the impacts to service members and how they can apply to aid for this aid. And AmeriCorps alums can share your story. Please share your story if you've ever been a part of anything to do with AmeriCorps. Share it widely, seamlessly. Talk to anybody you can. Please share this video and other resources that I link to below, or anything you see on social media from Voices for Service, America State Service Commissions, and AmeriCorps itself. I myself am a member of the States for Service Coalition that I get this awesome t-shirt from, and you can join that as well. It's a low membership fee, and it's really helpful, and you get up-to-date Zoom meetings and phone calls about what exactly is going on when, up-to-the-minute reports on these actions that have been taken by the administration against AmeriCorps and how you can help. So help us all improve access to national service and volunteer engagement resources, and help save AmeriCorps. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week with more Tuesday Tips. Take care.